I'm gonna mute the game audio real quick. Alright. So, to start this off, I just want to say that hello and welcome to my channel. I'm a new Twitch streamer that's trying to figure out a lot of stuff very quickly on his own, so hopefully this works out. I'm mostly just here to have fun, and I thought what better way to get this thing started than with an old game I love a lot. So, just give me 1 second. I'm trying to sort some stuff out and we can get started and I can explain some things. Alright, so basically what I want to say is that I am, like I said, I'm a new Twitch streamer. I'm trying to figure out how this works. I'm trying to figure out if I like doing this or what I want to do with it, maybe, because I do know that I do enjoy watching a lot of streamers, especially VTubers, and I actually am hoping to make myself into a VTuber, hopefully very soon. I do have a very generic free kind of model that I could use, but it's rough tracking and it's a very rough model, so it's something that might have to wait, unfortunately. But that's just kind of where I'm coming from. That's my inspiration as to why I'm here, and hopefully we can figure this out along the way. Also, I realize that I'm talking to myself right now since there's no one in the stream. But to anyone who might be watching the VOD or anyone who might come in later who gets curious, I'm just here to explain this really quick. And basically, I just wanted to start this off with an old game I love a lot. This is called Tactics Ogre Reborn, for anyone who maybe just happened to wander in here and doesn't know what's going on. But I'm sure anyone who comes here is going to come here with the knowledge of what this game is. This is an old game that I used to play on the PSP. I love it a lot. It's one of my favorite turn-based combat games. It's up there with me in like terms of Persona 5 Royal. I also love it just as much as a game like what's it called? Fire Emblem Three Houses. So this game, in my personal opinion, is up there with those in terms of quality. And if you have never played this game, hopefully you can see why I believe that. And hopefully I can answer any questions anyone might has if you happen to catch the stream. If you happen to see this in the VODs, maybe just keep an eye out. I'll be trying to keep this a regular thing, and we'll try and play through this entire game on stream. Also, I'll end up throwing these videos onto YouTube if you want to catch the videos there. If these happen to expire on Twitch, you can always catch them on YouTube. And yeah, so like I said, I'm a little new at this, so I don't really know exactly what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna hop right into the game. I'll explain things a little bit as they happen, as best I can. And if anyone happens to pop in, you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll do my best to sort things out and figure it out as we go along. I did end up playing a little bit of this already, so I do know a couple new features that they have in this game that the PSP version didn't have, and the big one so far is that this game has voice acting. That is not something that we got back in the day. So you had to read every piece of line and dialogue, and now that they actually have people to do it for you, it's astonishing, honestly. So without further ado, let's hop right into our new playthrough of Tactics Ogre Reborn. And I can't wait to play this, guys. Let's get right in. So to start things off, they ask for your birthday. And I don't mind sharing this with you guys, so I'll just straight up say my birthday is April 22nd. So I am day 16 of White Scale according to this game. If you ask astrological signs, I'm a Taurus. Alright, so at the beginning here, you have to pick off, you have to just answer these questions how you feel you would, or if you know this. So these questions basically just affect your starting stats a little bit, depending on how you answer them. If you know how each answer affects each stat, then go for a specific build you might want to. I don't really know how each answer changes each stat at the beginning, so I'm just going to kind of answer these based off of how I actually feel. So first off, Wheel of Fortune. Opportunity knocks but once. You stand at the end of a hard-fought battle. Why have your forces lost? Am I blaming the troops, myself, or bad luck? I can take some blame. maybe that's not why we actually lost. I don't actually know the circumstances of the battle, so I'll take the blame. The troops have been through enough. Alright. So the lovers. Look at the man in the mirror. What do you seek in a lover? Ooh. Alright. Since this is not a I have this stream marked as age restricted, so hopefully there's no actual children here, but I will say, since I am an avid anime fan, I like my dommy mommies. So we're gonna go with wealth and power. But who doesn't really? Next one, judgment. The decision shapes the man. The man who slew your family stands chained before you. What punishment will you mete out? Banishment. Alright, real quick, actually, I'm going to turn the game audio back on. It's just background music right now, so that's why I've kind of been avoiding it, but I'll turn it back on and I'll just adjust the volume to see what's the sweet spot balance for, so it doesn't, my voice doesn't overwhelm it and it doesn't overwhelm my voice. So give me a second. I'm kind of doing this in an unorthodox way since I'm a little new to this. I don't really have all of it fully figured out, so kind of. Just give me 1 second, sorry. Alright, I think we're at a good balance between the game volume and my voice, so if anyone in the comments again catches anything off, feel free to let me know, but right now I think it's a good mix, so let's keep going. The Tower. God is cruel to prince and pauper alike. Fire engulfs your home. Who do you save from the flames? I don't have any kids. I don't have any beloved. Damn. Selling myself out already on day one. I'll just go with my parents. Hopefully that's a good stat. The Chariot. Means and ends. How do you define victory? Vanquishing my foes, ending the conflict, preserving my allies. I mean, all of these are kind of a win in their own way, right? I guess that's... I'll just go with ending the conflict, because when the conflict ends, there's nothing else to worry about, I guess. Preserving your allies is a good way to make sure you might lose. I don't really feel like that's a good way to classify victory. Alright, so on the last, when I accidentally started this, just like briefly, this part I think is just to, I don't know for certain, so don't quote me on this, because this is also a new feature in Reborn, but I think this is just to pick out maybe your starting magic. So you have fire, you have ice, you got whoever this is. Air, my bad. Earth, lightning, water. So I picked lightning. I'll stick with lightning. We'll go with lightning because she's got a horse and she looks sick as hell. I love the art in this game, by the way. In case this isn't actually my first video, so I'm actually an artist. I do enjoy drawing a lot, so I'm gonna gawk a lot at the art in this game because it looks all very beautiful. Ogre Battle Saga Episode 7. So when the voice acting kicks in, I will let you guys know that I'm probably just going to keep quiet and let them talk. And I'll mostly just be talking like in between when I'm like doing the actual battle stuff. Like just when there's not voice acting, I'll be talking as much as I can. So just bear with the quietness. I'll maybe turn up the game audio a little bit just so the voice acting doesn't sound too quiet. Hopefully this doesn't ruin the balance that we found. And yeah, let's play Tactics Ogre Reborn. I cannot wait to get started on this game. This game is really good. To those who already know it, you probably already know what I'm talking about. You know the story. We won't skip any scenes, at least on our first run through, because this game has multiple paths, so I'll try and keep every new cutscene available for you guys to see if you haven't seen them before, but I don't know. Like, I want to watch him too, obviously, because this is the Reborn version. I don't know what's changed. So it's going to be a refreshing, almost completely new experience for me as well. Even though I've played this game, I've I put a shameful amount of hours into this game back when I first played it on the PSP. So many hours went into me kicking ass. But yeah, I won't really spoil the story too much since I already know like the overall kind of thing that's going on, so you'll just kind of pick it up as it goes along. If you got any questions, I'll do my best to try and catch you up to speed. I will try. Book 1, there's blood on my hands. How long till it reaches my heart?
It's as we heard, Denham. Lancelot's returned.
Then it's time. Right, sister?
Time to end this madness. We can't beat him, you know that.
Sorry if I skip past that too quickly. I'm trying to let the voice acting do its thing, but I'm trying to figure this out, so just give me a second.
What are you saying, Kashua? You'd have us pass up a chance like this?
Alright, sorry. Let's keep going.
It's foolishness to think the three of us might
Ooh,
defeat
another
the Dark Knights.
Sorry. So what I was about to say, sorry, I think another feature that they added to this game is that there's certain dialogue boxes. There's certain like lines of dialogue where you can like go back and hear it again, maybe if you didn't quite pick it up the first time.
Don't tell me you're scared. If you've lost your taste for blood, I'll do this myself.
Depending on your choices in this game, Vice can really swing one of two ways, and one of those ways is pretty damn bloodthirsty.
That's enough, Vice. Let's go.
So sorry if you maybe hear me, like, I know you can hear the clicking of the...
This won't end well. And what do we gain by taking their lives anyway?
I know you can hear the clicking of the mouse. I'm trying my best to, like, figure out how I can maybe, like, counter that, or how I can, like... I'm basically still trying to figure out OBS Studio is what I'm getting at. My OBS is a little weird, and I don't really fully understand how everything works, so I'm trying to, like, get as much of the game audio and my audio without getting too much background audio. But you'll hear the clicking of my mouse. You might even hear me sip my Red Bull as I'm drinking it. I'm sorry about that, but I promise the quality will slowly improve the more I get a hang of this. So just hang in there. Let's do this. Let's keep going.
Lancelot is captain of the Dark Knights, and they are the source of Barkram power. Kill Lancelot, and you remove one of the pillars supporting them. The Barkram will falter, if only for a moment. Yet that moment will be all the encouragement the Galgastani require. They want Valeria for their own.
The turmoil of the last war has only just settled. And you'd start another.
Alright, actually, give me 1 second. I'm going to see if I can try and figure something out real quick. Hopefully this might be able to fix some audio issue, at least on my end. Alright, here's me testing something real quick. Just bear with me. Alright, I think I found out a better flow to this. At least for this will help me a little bit more keep pace, so I'm not like pausing as much. But let's keep going.
Are we Wallister so free of turmoil now, Joshua? We are less than vermin in their eyes. Insects to be crushed underfoot.
If war begins anew, we'll die just the same.
Shh, they're here. We'll flank them. Then go round behind.
One thing with voice acting that's always funny is when you hear how they actually pronounce the names. I'm not gonna lie, back when I first played this game, I always pronounced his name Denom. But hearing him say Denim, it's literally just Denim. It feels wrong, but I'm gonna have to cope with that and get used to it. But, sorry, let's keep going.
Right.
We've got Denim Jeans here as our main protagonist. And just like that, we're in our first tutorial battle. Alright, let's see how this goes. Once battles begin, units with the lowest recovery time, RT, move first. The order in which units moved is called the attack turn. You can issue commands such as move and act on a unit's attack turn. I more or less know how to already play this game. Granted, I'm rusty, but I'm just going to read what I can for you guys, so I don't feel like I'm skipping over anything, so people who are new to this aren't lost. But you'll pick it up as we go along. It's very simple turn-based combat stuff. To issue a command, place the cursor on the active unit and press space. Oh, well, one thing I should say is that I am playing this on Steam on my PC, so obviously there's going to be learning the different keys for PC rather than playing it on PSP. So it'll be a little bit of a learning experience for me. Also, if you see up here, this is the dialogue box changing thing I mentioned previously. So if I miss something, I could always go back and look at it again, which is nice because I don't think that was in the original. But anyway, place the cursor on the active unit and press space. A list of available commands such as move and act will appear. Oh, I just did exactly what I said I would. You cannot issue commands to your units during the attack turn of enemies or other units not under your control. However, you can press L Shift to interrupt, enabling you to examine units and perform similar tasks. Refer to the play guide in the Warren report for more details. Alright, so we're just gonna move. Okay. You gotta double click to confirm. So we can act, we can enter, and we can cancel move, so that lets us go back. One thing I do want to figure out, hold on. I want to figure out how to change the view. That's auto move, I think. That's explaining everything. F1. F2. Oh, got to right click. Okay. That's how you move overall, is it? Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the controls too. So that's going to be a little bit of a learning curve for me. I need to figure out how to rotate the camera. Because that's going to be a huge benefit in the long run. Actually, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'll just leave you with the music here. Alright, we return. Sorry about that. Let's get back in. Alright. So they said L shift for something. E does what? Foreshore a learning curve. What's this end turn? Oh, you also want to pick your direction you're ending because back attacks do extra damage. So you don't want to get hit in the back. Anyway, this is just a really easy quick battle.
Friends of the Resistance, and no friends of yours.
The Resistance?
I expected a warmer welcome than this. They're children.
That is not how I envision him sounding at all.
Wait, do you even know who we are?
You're Lancelot, and that makes you my enemy.
For the record, Vice's voice actor too is maybe a little bit too extra. Way more than I was anticipating.
Lancelot is my name, true. How is it that you know me?
How could I forget you? The Dark Knights laid torch to this town only a winter past.
The Dark Knights? But we come from the kingdom of New Zenobia to the east.
Sorry, just changing something real quick. Okay. They come from New Zenobia.
And Lancelot of the Dark Knights has but one eye. You have two.
One eye, you say? Would that he lacked my name as well. His reputation, it seems, does me no favors.
No
Okay.
marauding knights us, but mercenaries come looking for work.
I am Lancelot Hamilton, a holy knight of Zenobia.
I am Canopus, the one they name Windcaller. Our aged companion here is...
The Starseer, Warren Omer, at your service.
Ooh, I kind of like Warren's voice.
Mirden Warhorn, a knight of Zenobia, as it please you.
Not how I envisioned him to sound. One more.
Gildas is my name. There now, no need to be frightened.
And I envisioned him sounding a little bit more gruffy and rough. Subverting all my expectations already.
I wasn't. I don't know what to say.
Forgive us, good knights. But perhaps this meeting might benefit us both. We have need of strength such as yours.
Ah, tell us your tale then. We are strangers in this land, and I would hear more of it.
Vice is my name. It would seem that you are not our enemy.
I am the Sybil Karshua, and this is my brother, Denham.
Okay, so yeah, also this is a game that relies heavily upon the choices you make, and it really affects the outcome of the story, so there's going to be obvious points in dialogue where you're going to have to pick how you want to respond, and they could affect things in a very drastic way, so you want to think about it maybe. Or if you already know the result, then go for the one you want, obviously. I know some vague, I remember some of the vague things, like just terms of dialogue choices, but this one doesn't matter. It's just to introduce you to the idea.
I'm Denham. Please, forgive our error.
Already forgotten. Though you did give us quite the surprise. Now, do you think we might talk somewhere out of this wretched heat?
We have just the place. It's not much, but it's secret, and it's safe. As it is, we lack swords enough to face the Galgastani. The Bakram share our deficit, a deficit they've remedied by joining forces with Lodis.
So Lodis sent them the Dark Knights Loslorian.
Loslorian is an order under the direct command of High Priest Sardian.
They are said to be the greatest
Sorry.
of the 16 orders and the High Priest's favorite besides.
I accidentally clicked ahead of that dialogue, my bad. We could go back. Should we go back to hear him finish his sentence? No? It's okay? Alright, let's continue.
Yet he uses them not in open battle, but in shadows and secrecy. They are his ears and his dagger. They are as dark as their name.
There's some pretty cool Dark Knights. Not gonna lie.
And these Dark Knights, whatever you call them, are backing the Backroom, eh?
So, why are you come to our isles? Does Zenobia think to claim Valeria as her own?
This is a very dialogue-intensive game, so there's going to be like long periods of time where you might not hear me talk. Unless you want me to give my commentary, I will, but I will try. Like I said, I'm trying my best not to talk over them since they do actually have voice acting. I don't want to ruin that. Clearly, they put a lot more work into refining this game, and I don't want to overshadow that with my monotone-ass sounding voice. But it's going to be a lot of long spans of me not talking because of how plot-heavy this game can be at times.
Do Lotus and Zenobia mean to bring their wars to our shores?
Enough, Vice.
Your question deserves an answer. We are Zenobian, after all. Yet we do not serve as knights of Zenobia. We were banished, cast out.
We're outlaws. No place waiting for us back home. No?
We've come to find work, preferably of the well-paying variety.
I don't trust you, and I don't trust your story. This is our fight.
Vice, please. Lord Knight, you must forgive our passion.
There is nothing to forgive. Tell me, what will you do now?
For one, we have to get Duke Ronway out of Almorica.
Duke Ronway. He is your leader.
Not just us. He leads all the Wallacester. The Galgastani hold him captive in their castle. They plan to execute him, if the rumors are to be believed. And we mean to stop them.
A duke? And if his purse matches his title, a little rescue work might be just the thing. How about it, Lancelot?
Look, I'm sorry for not trusting you. It's true that if we're to rescue the Duke, we're going to need help.
Then there's nothing to be gained jabbering on here, eh? To Almorica Castle.
Wait,
To the castle.
the castle is well defended.
Yes, it is time for an... I'm not even going to call this a real fight. It's still pretty, like, tutorial-y.
A fight there would mean our deaths. And yours, Lord Knight. And I've seen enough of fighting. Enough of death.
What about you, Denham? Would you have our aid?
I'll be honest, I don't remember if this one really matters. But we'll take their help.
Without your help, the Duke is as good as dead.
Ah, then it's settled. We will prepare at once.
I feel like that was one of the fixed choices where no matter what, they would have probably helped us.
Why do you not heed me, brother?
Because fuck sisters.
I know how you must feel.
Sorry, I'll try and be more say-so.
I don't want to lose you.
I mean, yes, sisters, let's save them all.
Our father is dead. A hard truth. But a truth all the same. In all the world. You are the only one bound to me by blood. I couldn't bear to let you die. Forgive me. I know my words will not sway you. Only promise me. Promise you'll never leave your sister.
These two are a little too close for siblings, if you ask me. I don't ever leave your sister, chat.
What's keeping you? Everyone's ready. You can't coddle him forever. He's no little boy anymore.
Do not speak to me of my brother. He does not share your lust for blood.
I have no love for war, but I'd sooner die on my feet than on my knees.
You would die on the backs of others.
You were the one who brought them in here, Kashua.
Because when I find a tool well suited for a job, I use it.
Is she using us? Question mark?
At least one of us has the sense to recognize an opportunity. You should thank me.
Is that how you see people? As tools? I'd have expected more of a Sybil.
I only want to see an end of death.
That's impossible. Lancelot and his allies have joined you as guests. So guests in this game are basically just NPCs. Like they fight on your side, but you can't control them. They're not units that you have control over. So it's just free real estate. To move your party to a town, castle, or another point of interest on the world map, place the cursor. Sorry, just changing something. Place the cursor on the location you want to move and press space. Your party will begin to move. You can also place the cursor on the icon representing your party and press space to open the main menu, which contains the commands available to the world map. Select the party command to manage your units, equipment, and change classes, or select War and Report to see more information about the characters you've encountered and the story. Blah blah blah. You can use the options system menu to save your progress and adjust various game settings. Select data to save your progress, or options to change game controls and other settings. Refer to play guide and War Report for more details. Alright. Okay. Woo. Denim jeans, baby. Out and about in this world. Alright, it's time for another frickin' party. What? Vice has fire magic? Nani? I can't begin to tell you guys how much I miss this game. There is so much about this game that is so good. Like, this may look convoluted to a lot of people who are like untrained to it. Like, there's all this wacky stuff. There's move, forward, jump, 2, 3, agile, RT, 95, MP, HP, guess, this little thing, all these numbers. Like, it's a lot, I get it, but trust me when I tell you that it's not as complicated as it looks, and all this stuff really, like, it really matters. But it's so satisfying. I'm the kind of guy who likes to like micromanage my units as much as possible to get. I don't want to say I like try and min-max, but I enjoy like fiddling with units to try and see how I can maybe change things up and have more fun. So I'm just kind of getting a feel, looking around at stuff. Everyone is a guest right now except for Denim. He's the only one you actually have control over. You don't actually have any real units yet because it's still very tutorial-y. But here you can see these guys, since they're guests, they're a bit higher level than me. They're level 3. I'm level 1, number 1, unit 1. These guys, they come a little bit more well prepared than I am. They have skills already. They have, some of them have some spells, like this guy, he's got heal. Kaushua's got some spells, because she's a priest. So spells are kind of her thing. Oh yeah, this is your class, in case that wasn't clear. Denim's a warrior, Vice is a warrior. Priest, paladin, astromancer. He's like a black mage in Final Fantasy terms. He's got the DPS magic. Got Canopus, a Vartan, very unique class. I will say something I'm looking forward to is just seeing other voice acting, like what else this game has to offer in terms of that. There's a lot of characters in this game that I really like, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they did with them. Inventory. Finishing moves, that's something to figure out a bit more later. Those are really cool though. So you got your skills, your magic, your consumables, your items. You can sort your units out in a specific way if you want to organize them. If you're nitpicky like I am, you got your Warren report. This is like your journal. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is your timeline. This tells you where you are in the story because there are branching paths. It's one of those games, guys. Our choices will affect how it goes. You have talk, which is... I forget. The talk section does, like, impact certain things, so I'm going to want to check this a little regularly. Anniversary celebrations. On the 1st of Godscale, the Bakram Valerian Kingdom celebrated the 2nd anniversary of its founding. Festivities were held across Heim to mark the occasion. Regent Branton Morn announced plans to mend damage done to the Hanging Gardens in the war. 5 perished during procession. A great tragedy has taken place during Bakram Valerian Kingdom Foundation Day celebrations. A procession of the Dark Knights Losleran has met ambush. There are a couple points in this game where it gets a little old Englishy, so I might like stutter and say some things weird because I'm trying. My brain's trying to translate for me, so just go easy on me if I say some things weird. No Dark Knights were harmed, but a number of onlookers were caught in the conflict. 5 were killed, another 21 injured. It is not known who instigated the attack. Duke's execution draws near. The Kingdom of Galgastan has announced Duke Rowney is to be executed in the coming days. The former leader of the Walliser resistance has been held at Almorica Castle since his defeat several months past. Zenobia on the march? It has come to light that the knights seen recently in the vicinity of Goliath hail from the Kingdom of New Zenobia to the east. Some fear they may be scouts for an coming invasion, though. Some fear they may be scouts for a coming invasion, though they deny any such charge. They have taken up with a band of rebels, and a close eye will be kept on their conduct. They're the guys we're with. Alright, and that's all that. So we'll want to keep an eye on that tab. It's semi-important. Tidings. So these are just, it's like a backlog of the story. You can watch, or just get a summary of them again at least, if you maybe like miss some points in the plot. And you got your compendium of people and a little bio of them. Our boy Denim Jeans is 18 years old, so he's legal. He's a Walliser hailing from Goliath. His father, Prancet, was taken away by the Dark Knights when they attacked Goliath a year earlier. Denim rallied to the cause of the Walliser resistance, harrying Bakram and Galgastani forces together with Sister Kaushua and his friend Vice. And Vice Bozak, he's also 18. A Walliser hailing from Goliath who grew up with Denim. I'm gonna say Denom a couple times. It's just an old habit I'll have to break. His father was slain a year ago when the Dark Knights Losleran attacked Goliath. With his mother already dead, he was left an orphan. He came to deeply resent the Bakram and Galgastani for their oppression of the Walliser and resolved to fight for his people's freedom. I'm sorry, just give me 1 second, I'm checking something. Pain in the butt. Not you guys. Something else. Something else entirely different that's being a pain in my butt. Anyway. Next is Kaushua. She's the older sister. 19 years old. Walliser hailing from Goliath, she is sister to Denom. After the Dark Knights attacked her hometown of Goliath, she joined Denom and Vice. Denim and Vice, and striking back at their oppressors. I told you I'd do it. As Kaushua's mother died when she was young, she assumed the maternal role in the family. Her father, Prancet, has trained her in the ways of the Sibyl. Sibyl in this game, meaning priest, basically. Or your white mage for your Final Fantasy fans. Alright. Skipping up a little bit. Age 38, Lancelot Hamilton is a Zenobian born in the city of Valna and Charlem, who formerly captained the Holy Knights of the Kingdom of Zenobia. He was stripped of his status and banished by King Tristan for the This is following some Arthurian legend indeed. King Tristan. For the misconduct of his knights. He now roams with a small band of fellow knights seeking mercenary work. And we got the oldest of the bunch, age 63, our Black Mage, a Zenobian of unknown origin who once led the Mages Regiment of the Kingdoms of New Zenobia. He is more a prophet than a teller of fortunes. Like the Holy Knight Lancelot, he was banished from Zenobia for misconduct. Canopus, he's older than he looks, but 48's not too old, I suppose. I think this race of people, like, they look surprisingly well for their ages. They're Vartans, if I remember that's what they're called, but they're basically just winged people. They look cool as hell. But he was not how I was imagining he'd sound. A Zenobian from the city of Peshaval in Charlome. A lot of weird made-up words. Who once captained the Beast Legion of the Kingdom of New Zenobia. Like the Holy Knight Lancelot, he was banished from Zenobia for misconduct. He appears young in years, as winged folk live to thrice the age of men. I guess that's why he looks so young. But he is, in fact, many years Lancelot's senior. In spite of this, he acts every bit the youth he appears to be. Well, there you go. I just answered my own query. Mirden Walhorn, age 28. A Zenobian born in the Dalmoan city of Conch, who once served with the Holy Knights of the Kingdom of New Zenobia. Like the Holy Knight Lancelot, he was banished from Zenobia for misconduct. He is a man of few words. Womenfolk hoping to be wooed by the handsome warrior are left disappointed, as he can manage a little more than a smile. Sounds like me. Gildas and Mirden are as chalk as cheese. I don't think I've ever heard that in my life. He's age 32, Gildas W. Bairn. A Zenobian born in the Highland city of Zondu who once served with the Holy Knights of the Kingdom of New Zenobia. Like the Holy Knight Lancelot, he was banished from Zenobia for misconduct. A lover of drink and women, he's the ladies' man. That is not what I'd expect. Chivalry is not his strong point. However, he is also a dependable comrade who fights with great skill. Branton Moore. So these are some of the leaders of the nations that you might have remembered. Someone mentioned his name somewhere. He's age 49. Squarely middle-aged. If your life expectancy is 100, I guess. Or more accurately, 98. Bakram, who serves as regent to the Bakram Valerian Kingdom following the death of King Dorgalu. He aspired... I think that's how it's pronounced. Don't come at me. He aspired to rule over all Valeria himself. Though once a mere Abuna in the order of Philaha. I feel like I'm speaking Latin. He rose to become an exarch and used his position in the church to intervene in the power struggle caused by the lack of a successor. He consolidated his political power by courting the favor of the noble and wealthy. Backed by the military might of Lotus to the north, he established the Bakram Valerian Kingdom and installed himself as regent. The kingdom is headed by their heir of house, that person, due to their blood ties with King Vernota, but it is Bratton who rules. And he's another leader. Age 43. Leader of the Kingdom of Galgastan. After war broke out, he established a realm ruled by the descendant of King Ordalu, a former lord of Courtenay. He installed himself as regent under the pretense of guiding the young lord. He started the blood war to suppress the Wallister and take the south, blah blah blah. Alright, so I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest for reading all these bios except for maybe the characters I'm really interested in, and as far as the political leaders of this world goes, I don't have much interest in them. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. You'll find out as we go along. I'll tell you, this guy, he's the leader of our section. We're Galgastani, he's our leader, so we're on our way to go save him right now. That's the next point in the plot. So we're going to save this big guy, this big jolly gruff looking beard. He's currently held prisoner. Yep, it's age 52. There's another guy, Prancet Pavel, Dorgalu Oberith Valeria. He's like the big cheese king. But I also think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Bakram once ruled the kingdom of Valeria. He united the scattered dominions of Valeria through his great vision and public favor. Upon becoming the king, he sought to end hostilities between the various factions. He left no successor, and war soon broke out in Valeria following his death. So he was like the great uniter kind of guy. He brought everyone together, but after he died, everything fell to shit again. This is the Dark Knight that we were trying to find. His name's also Lancelot. He's a little bit younger than the one we found. but we'll learn more on him later. And yeah, we'll keep going. I read enough bios for one sitting. Play guide. Actually, I do want to look at something. Not that. Camera controls. You can control the camera on the world map in battle, and while using the Chariot Tarot in the Warren report in battle, you can zoom in and out and change the viewing angle. And on the world map, while using the Chariot Tarot in the Warren report, you could zoom in and out. Changing battle viewing angle controller. This keyboard is J and L. Okay. J, L, I, and K. Complete opposite of WASD. Great. That's why I wasn't able to find it, folks. I am not trained in the IJKL. But now we know. Alright. So I'm going to save. Get that first save slot going. Then we're just gonna go. Strongholds. Okay, so this is just explaining that there are certain places where you're gonna have to go through multiple sections to get to where you need to go. Some of the times it's just one, sometimes it's more than two. It's different everywhere, but let's just go.
Hey, you're the rebels what been hiding out in Goliath. Here to save your Duke, is it?
Here to save your Duke, is it? He's from... What is that? What is that accent?
2,000 goth on that one's head, boys. Half the purse to him what brings him down.
What is this accent? Where is this guy from? He's asserting dominance, guys. We gotta vanquish Papal. That is our goal in life right now. We only have to control one person, so...
A narrow stream, scarce one pace across. Easily jump this. Watch. But, look before.
Wow.
There, you can only jump to ground of the same height or lower.
Or lower.
Like me, moves with no heed of height or terrain.
That's why he's busted as hell. Elevation doesn't mean anything to him. He could fly like 10 tiles up in the air and it doesn't mean anything.
Even so, rushing in alone without someone to watch your back is asking for an early grave.
Yeah, so he may have high mobility, but you don't want to go running in, obviously, by yourself. This is a tactics game, people. Gotta be smart.
Watch on the action to see who will move next. Avoid unnecessary actions and keep speed on your side. The distance a unit moves and the actions it takes determine how long it must wait to move again. The order in which units act is called the attack turn. Keep a close eye on this. You can sort units by order of attack.
It's at the
turn
bottom.
to quickly tell which unit will move next.
You could look at the bottom and it tells you the order of who's going. It's not rocket science.
When a unit's turn comes round, you can command it to move, act, or use skills. What's more, you can issue these commands in any order you see fit. Think on your choice as well. The command to move can be cancelled at any time.
Oh, so that's how we pause dialogue if I need to.
If you find a unit
Or skip
out of
it.
range for a planned attack, try moving it to a different location.
Units begin battle with no MP, that being the font of all magical power.
Yeah, you gotta...
Units accumulate MP gradually over time.
What he said.
Powerful magic requires greater amounts of MP, so think ahead before casting a spell.
Ooh, get buried, chump. These guys make this first battle like way too easy. You can check your condition here. Just move forward. That's all we can do. So you can throw rocks in this game too. If you're a fan of Final Fantasy Tactics, let's pay our respects to the stone throw. Anyway, what I was saying earlier, this is the turn order. So after I end my turn, 3 of the enemies are going to do their move, and then it rolls back around. It's pretty easy to keep up with. You can see who's moving when at all times. So. Oh. And sometimes you can find random items on the ground. I just picked up a men leaf, which is basically just restore, I think, like 25 HP.
Skills are divided into 4 broad categories: action, support, auto, and special. Units learn skills as they gain levels, according to their class. That just now was meditate, an auto skill. Auto skills will sometimes take effect before your turn comes around. Use this to your advantage.
And there's your fire. Or that's the fire spell, that's like the vanilla one.
Magics must do more than learn a spell to wield it in battle. You must assign each spell before you enter the fray. Assign spells to your units from the party screen.
Sorry, I'm gonna accidentally do that a lot. I have a heavy middle finger.
You'll need a class mark in order to change a unit's class. Some class marks can be found for sale in shops, but not all are to be had so easily.
I love the classes in this game. Some of them are really unique and cool.
Doesn't change when they change classes. So if one class isn't working out, a new line of work may be in order.
There's a lot of different factors that can like play into how efficient each unit is in a certain class. Because each unit has different stats, and each stats are more like relevant to a certain class. Like some have higher dexterity. You want those people to be using bows, obviously.
There's no reason to go making things harder on yourself than they already are.
To use common consumables, such as Mendleaf in battle, you'll have to prepare before you're on the field. Up to 4 may be readied. Best choose them with your unit's needs in mind.
Take heed if the enemy
Man got punched.
striking. There are 8 in all. Air, earth, lightning, water, fire, ice, light, and darkness.
Darkness. Darkness. Darkness.
Each element has its strength. Air against earth and so on. It can be enough to give you the edge you need.
Yep.
Each unit has a level, but so does your party. Your party's level will rise as you lead them to victory in the stages to come. And remember, a unit can't advance beyond the level of the party.
One whisper of Ronway's execution and out you come, bold as you please. A rat can smell a trap, but not all rebels, huh? High time we were rid of your lot.
Support skills are just that, skills that provide some passive benefit to the user. When I move, you'll notice yellow points of light near me on the ground.
This warrior's punching
This
everyone.
is a support skill called Rampart Aura.
Crazy good. Just an FYI. Rampart Aura is like awesome.
Any foes entering the range of the aura will be unable to move further until their next turn.
So basically it acts as like a sort of wall If you have Rampart Aura, they can't move past you unless they have like certain. There's certain exceptions to it.
Some support skills hinder the enemy's movement, while others might grant enhanced strength. Consider well your class and lay of the battlefield when choosing which to use.
Deadshot's an air spell. Oh my god, I finally get to play. Let's go here and throw a rock, shall we? So you see this line? That is literally the trajectory any long range attacks will take. Like if you use a bow or a crossbow in this game, it's going to give you this line, and it'll literally just tell you if it hits them, it's going to hit them. If it's not going to, like if there's an obstacle in the way, or the angle's not right or something, like you won't be able to hit them, so you got to watch out for it. Just follow this arrow, or this line, and you'll be able to tell. Yeah, throwing rocks. And they literally set this up so you can like pick up a fucking item like all the way to the exit. It's great. So broke we couldn't even afford to give Vice a fucking sword. Everyone's just running around punching each other except these knights.
Trap, and we walked right into it.
Trap or no, we fight or we die. I've never let a Galgastani get the better of me, and I don't mean to start today.
Focus, Vice. Our first duty is to save the Duke.
Don't lecture me on duty. Your only duty is to stay alive.
You should not speak to Denham so. He was only trying to help.
Ooh. With the counter punch. Vice is gonna die. He's getting walloped. Meditate's a great passive skill. If you're a mage, it just gives you constant MP, and you can always be casting magic. These guys.
You're no Wallisters. I know a man from Lodis when I see one.
The knights they gave us at the beginning are stacked as hell. Vice isn't looking too hot.
Are you alright, Denham?
Ask about Vice, he's about to die. Forget your denim jeans, brother. I'm fine.
Shouldn't let Vice get to you.
Vice is about to get to no one, but an early
I'm
grave.
fine, sister. Back to the battle.
Yes, please do your job. Be a healer. Don't let this soon-to-be dead man get to you. He's of no consequence. Oh, in case it's like not obvious, these little bags, you're gonna want to try and pick those up because they just give you stuff. Sometimes it's really good stuff, sometimes it's just like a men leaf, but they're always worth picking up. Okay, this is where I gotta... That changes that. Alright, that does that. Sorry. Figuring this out again. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I just gotta adjust a couple things. Alright, so hopefully that should be better. Sorry about that. What was I doing? I was trying to figure out this dang camera still. Ooba-dooba, boop-bop, beep. That did not do anything, but that's okay. I literally can't reach anyone at this point. They're all too far. Jeez. What to do, what to do. I literally just want you to turn. Por favor, mi amigo. So yeah, you can pick up stuff like this. You can pick up armor too, even from these little goodie bags, but I'll figure this out. Don't worry. We'll just keep going. I'll just keep throwing rocks at people and everyone else will keep dying. Vice does have a mean left hook. We gotta give him that. Yeah, they can pick them up too. Which is why you want to try and get them as quickly as possible. May prayers become a beacon guide to gods to heal your blight. So sometimes when mages use magic, they give these little incantations. Apparently there's no voice acting for those though. And it happens randomly too. Sometimes it just doesn't do it, sometimes it does. Some of them are really cool, like the incantations, it just sound like awesome. You're like, ooh, mystical. And sometimes they're just generic. It is what it is. Let's go beat up the big bad. One thing I should have done is look at my stats. Might determine how I go about building my Ardenum genes. Weather affects combat too. You just see how it just said how the weather turns. The weather just changes as the battle goes on sometimes, and it affects things. So gotta keep an eye on it. Ooh, we got a Vulcan lance. That's Earth. Counter. Blocked. Damn it, Vice. Just keep healing him. I don't think it's a big deal if he actually dies. Since this is a tutorial battle, I don't think anything happens if he goes down. But I could be wrong. 10 plus years since I played this. I could have swore this guy had lightning magic. I don't know why he's got fire now. He's an astronomer? I don't know. But I mean, you just think it'd be space related, right? And I would associate lightning with space more than anything.
Looks like our luck has turned.
So there are some battles where all you really have to do is take down the leader. And there are some other battles where you have to take down like every enemy on the battlefield. They'll tell you. And here's our prizes. So these you sell for money. The Obris. This is like armor. Xenowine, I forgot what that does. Berserker Mark means that we now have 3 opportunities to change units into the Berserker class. That's what that is. So the marks are to change classes. You can get a lot of them, so it's never like you're like super... Like you're never going to be like at a loss for class changes. It's not like they're going to cuck you like that. But yeah. Then you get Blessing Stones. I think those revive units, if I'm remembering correctly. Then you got your XP, and it gets divvied up among the team. So now Denim Jeans is level 2. Yep.
The way inside is clear. Stay on guard.
Leave the heavy lifting to us, Denim. Cover our flank. That's all we ask.
And that's the first battle done. Let's get inside and beat up more people. I'm gonna chew on some snacks, so you're gonna hear some crunching.
With Master Nibeth away.
Master Nibeth away. This is the knight unit. And back here you got your black mage, more warriors. One thing I also really like about this game is that they have different designs for female and male versions. So this is a male warrior. This is a female warrior. I love that they cared enough to differentiate them.
Listen well. We faced the rogues who slew Bapal and his men. Underestimate them and share Bapal's fate.
Bapal.
Give these rebel swine a taste of Galgastani steel. Almorica shall never fall.
Until it does. So another game that a lot of you guys might be able to relate this to. I don't know if you're... It's a bit of a... It's not as popular as a game like Persona, but it's very similar to this one in a lot of ways. More so than Persona or Fire Emblem. It's called Triangle Strategy. It's pretty similar to this game, but it's also pretty good. It's got its differences. It's not completely identical, but it's another option. Don't worry, there'll be more to do later on when we actually get our own units. This is still just tutorial time.
Interlopers, why do you meddle in our affairs? Our struggle with the Wallister goes back generations. It's no concern of yours.
But you stole our political leader.
You seek to claim
and you're gonna kill him.
As Lodis does. I will have your answer.
We are men without a country. We have lent them our swords because it suits us to do so.
And we're looking for mercenary work, as it happens. Not hiring, by any chance.
And worry you'll leave for a bigger purse? We don't need outsiders to do our killing.
He makes
so
a good
noble.
point. Let's rescue this duke, collect our reward, and be done with it.
That craven who would choose lucre over loyalty deserves only one reward.
And this man is chivalrous as hell. Really lives up to the night. Get your magics up. Oh, one thing that I should say. So you see this little thing dangling over her health bar? That's a debuff. And it means that she's just going to take more damage from fire attacks or fire spells. And it happens usually when you just cast a spell on them. They usually just debuffs them automatically like that. So the next attack will just do more. Handy dandy. They took away his sword. I just realized that. Back in the original game, Lancelot had this busted ass sword at the beginning that did so much damage and just one-shotted everything. It seems that they took it away. Bit of a bummer. Kasho, could you come up here and hit things with your staff? Ugh. God, Meditate's so busted. Free MP, bro. Free real estate. Just hit this girl behind us. And then we'll go pick up one of these bags. Nice. Yes, kill the mage. Ooh, not the knight. Knights scare me a little bit, they're tanky. And he stole my goodie bag. That was mine. Alright, she's dead. Nope, nope. These people are... These units are tankier than I remember. I don't remember them having so much health right off the bat. Interrupt. I want to look at Vice. Okay, he's got... That explains a lot. That's why his punches do so much damage. It makes more sense now. My bad. Oh, he does have it. Okay, yeah. It's... I guess it just doesn't do as much damage as I remember. Lombardia. It's a good fucking sword. Way better than the weak-ass short sword I got. Anyway. Vice has just been nothing but the punching bag. Poor kid. Me and my prayers. Okay, so he's doing a healing spell too. There's probably a way to turn that off if I find that it's getting too annoying or it's slowing things down too much, but sometimes it's cool to see them. So, we'll give them all like one chance, you know? Oh my god. You couldn't do a little bit more, Jeans. Literally got no health left on this guy, but he's still hanging on. Thanks. Warren! Please pick up a bag, Warren. Damn it, Warren. I wish I had control of you. At least he picked something up. At least he's helping. He's a team player. It's 42. So you see right here, it tells you exactly how much damage it'll do. So if I hit this guy, it'll do 61 points of damage. And it even gives you the percentage, like how much of a chance it has to hit. So 93%, so there's a 7% chance I'll miss this attack. And also that damage number is like a rough window. It didn't exactly do the number it said, obviously. But there are also other factors that can play into affecting that number. It's not always like this is black and white. There's a lot of things to this game. I'm just trying to refresh myself as much as I'm trying to educate you guys.
My life for Galgastan.
Yay, and we got the Knight's Mark. Now we can change it to the Knight class. And they level capped. Okay, so this. Skill finishing moves. The finishing moves are so cool.
The taste of freedom is sweet. You have my thanks. Sweeter still that Wallister youths came to my aid. Denham was it? Doubtless you and your friends are a gift from the great father himself. The Wallister boon is great, and our future bright.
We are not alone in our loyalty. Upon word of your grace's release, many Wallister have left their haunts for our Morica.
And there is still time before the Galgastani come to remedy, my friend. Though not long. We must regroup. Now I must ask if the tale our guests have told us is indeed the truth.
Upon my sword it is. We are outcasts from our land.
I do not doubt your sword. It is the whiskers of your companion that give me pause. I hear a diviner matching his description was ever at the side of King Tristan when your new Zenobia came into being 2 years past. And that you, Sir Lancelot, were captain of the Holy Knights.
Pray tell how two of the most highest standing officials in that kingdom were outcast. 1 second. I'm gonna get a jacket. I'm getting cold. Alrighty.
Is the Saint King so brazen as to cast out the very men who placed him upon the throne?
I too have heard tell of this diviner, but I am not he.
Lodis plagues us with the Dark Knights, Lost Lordian. How do we know that you are not some new menace visited upon Valeria? If new Zenobia does not seek to usurp, I would have your proof.
Your Grace, these holy knights risked their own lives to win your freedom.
A man can claim knighthood only when he serves a worthy lord. It is for such a man that we seek.
I have your word, and its proof shall be in your deeds. You sought a reward. You shall have it. And employment besides. I would have you train our Wallister loyals as guards and soldiers here in Almorica.
Sweet job.
As you wish.
I'm also trying not to say too much because I don't want to spoil anything. I'm not to say that there's anything to spoil here because
was an Abuna in Goliath, was he not?
like I said, I like over 10 years removed from this game. So I don't want to say anything that might turn out to be untrue too, because my memory is a little hazy on exactly who's what and the relations of everyone. So I'm also just trying to take this dialogue in as much as you guys. So yeah, that's why I'm also being quiet.
I met him myself once. A wise man, Aduna Cranston. What happened in Goliath was a tragedy.
Please, Your Grace. You must avenge our father. No, all the people of Goliath.
Yet the enemy before us is Galgastan. They must come first.
1 second, I'm actually going to do something else. I just had an idea. Maybe to make this easier on myself. Chords.
And for that, I will need
Aha. Okay.
knights
So I just switched to.
yourselves.
Whoop.
Will you join my table at Almorica?
Sorry. What I was trying to say is that I just switched to controller, so maybe I could figure these controls out a little bit better, especially the camera.
Us? Knights?
As young heroes of Wallister, you will serve as a shining example to your clansmen. I would have you become knights in my direct service. Well, what say you?
Of course. I mean, as you wish, Your Grace. I know Denham's with me on this.
Don't talk for me, you little you little. Oh, I'm trying to watch my mouth. Boy be speaking for me, and I don't abide by his morals sometimes.
Excellent. Now, if you are to be a knightly order, you will require a name.
Ooh. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Echoes, we'll go with crew. Echoes crew, except I'm OCD, so I'm going to capitalize that C. Good enough for me.
What do you think?
Yes.
I think it's terrible.
A fine name. You'll go far, I'm certain.
He says that to everyone.
I have much for you to do. Your first task takes you to the town of Chrysaro, to the southwest. The captain of my knights, Sir Leonard, has gone there in pursuit of the former overseer of this castle, a necromancer named Nibeth. Truth be told, he's having a harder time of it than was expected. You'll be going to Chrysaro to aid him. Understood? Now before you leave, you'll want to fill your ranks with soldiers from Almorica, and purchase such gear as you'll require.
So here's where the game kind of really starts, because now I can actually play more people than just Mr. Jeans.
I expect you have little in way of coin, so I'm giving you 30,000 goth from the treasury, and a few of my own knights to serve under you.
You can count on us, Your Grace. We won't let you down.
Then may victory and glory await you, young heroes of Wallister.
Hey, achievement. Anyway, that one down there, that girl next to Canopus,
After all, my thanks.
she's She's one of my favorite. I like her a lot.
No, it is I who should thank you.
So, you're off to aid one of the Duke's men. I regret we cannot join you. Above all else, stay alive. Win or lose, while there's life, there's hope.
I'll try to remember that.
Best not forget, the dead get no second chances.
If death were our aim, there are swifter ways to go about it than soldiering. We fight to live.
True enough. Still, do not needlessly seek out danger. Enough will find you as it is.
Of course.
You are the heroes of Goliath, are you not? I must thank you for saving His Grace the Duke.
I was a little worried, but I think I could get behind this voice acting. But this is waifu Ravnus. She's one of the best. Top tier waifu material here, ladies and gentlemen. And we're gonna do our best. We're gonna do our best. We're gonna do our best, guys, for Ravnus.
Indeed, accept my thanks on behalf of us all.
And you are?
Ravnus Luxarian, a knight in service of the Duke. I would ride to Leonar's aid myself, but His Grace has other need of me. I fear the task falls to you.
No need of fear, friend. We took back this castle, didn't we?
In a manner of speaking, I suppose.
And what manner would that be?
She and her fellow knights drew off the garrison defending the castle. Else, we would not have succeeded.
If it were not for the sacrifice of others, we would be no heroes of Goliath now.
Make no mistake, I have high hopes for you. We must unite the people behind us if we are to put an end to this endless war. Word of your heroics emboldens them.
Then you hold us up as heroes to serve some stratagem, is that it?
If you do not like it, give truth to the lie. Write your own fate on the battlefield.
May fate smile on us both, Dame Ravnus.
His Grace provided you with war funds, yes? Remember, they do no good sitting in your coffers. Arms, spells, provisions. Even a single magic ring can mean the difference between victory and defeat.
She's not lying.
She thinks highly of herself. I pray we are not near when she falls from such height.
Alright, so we just got some units to join our side, so now we actually have... This is where the game actually starts to happen. They always give you an option to turn down the recruiting, though, but at this point, there's literally no reason to do that. Oh, and you can always rename people, but I'm honestly not too interested in doing that right now anyway. Maybe in another playthrough or something. So this guy will be Bardoff. Jocasta, jeez. Archer. Beniger, our wizard. Domini, our cleric. Emmanuel, our rune fencer. These guys mostly use these. They use spears and magic. They're a bit of a magic knight, I guess you can just call them. Okay, so the red spots are going to be places where we're going to want to go to continue the story. our main goal is right here in Chrysaro, if you recall. But if you go to these places, like the main stay locations, like this castle, you can always double click on them, and you go to the shop inside the area. Oh, and these guys are always willing to take the Oberonth off your hands, and it's just selling it for money. So I just gained an extra 5,000 Goth, as their currency is called. Now, from the shop, you can do all sorts of things. You can check your unit list, you can buy equipment, you can sell equipment, you can hire new units, auction. You can recruit monsters in this game too and auction them off. I forgot about that. Some monsters are really fun and really good to have. Like, some of them are really like tanky and hit like a truck, but they don't come until a little bit later. So, you got your different stuff, you got your melee weapons, and you got fists, daggers, sword, one-handed, two-handed swords, axes, spears, hammers, cudgels, which are just stabs, I guess you can call them. Got your ranged weapons, like blowguns, bows, crossbows. I love that they have something like blowguns. That is not something you see in a lot of games, so that's very unique and it's cool. Got your different kinds of armor, shields, helmets, body armor, arm guards, leg guards, jewelry. Got your magics. And you got your random assorted items. Since he gave us a good amount of money, I don't know how I want to build everyone yet. Like I said, I'm rusty, so I gotta shake the rust off. I also don't remember if different shops have different stuff. I don't think it matters that much, but sometimes it does pay off to walk around and check out different towns. Warm report. I do want to read. The titles command is not available, or you could change your title, because it totally matters. I'm the hero of Goliath. So sometimes they just update the bios, so that's what it was telling me happened here. Called the hero of Goliath by his people, he soon became a prominent figure in the resistance. Just like that, all it took was a couple battles. Alright, Duke Rowney, you have his bio. Alright, Dame Ravnus. She's 23, guys. Also serves with the Knights of Almorica. She is next in command to Sir Leonard. She has been a close supporter of Duke Rowney and is among his most trusted advisors. Though known for her calm demeanor, she stubbornly opposes the use of underhanded tactics. So she's very stalwart and chivalrous. Kind of the ideal sort of knight. This is the guy we're going to help right now. I don't really care about him. We got a necromancer who we're going to fight. He's fighting the guy we're going to help, and here's the two. They give us bios for kind of like low, not as important characters, but I honestly enjoy it for the world building alone. You gotta respect the amount of world building that they have in this game. Like they pay attention to a lot of details that you wouldn't expect any game to really go into. Like, who cares about Paul the Berserk that you killed in 5 turns? But here they are, telling you about him, giving you his backstory. So hopefully you can cry about it and feel like a monster for killing him, because apparently he had a wife and a child that he was just trying to provide for. So I hope you feel good about the decisions you've made. Yeah, you can always go back and rewatch the scene too. Like, if you just like the cutscene for some reason, or you missed it, like, you can just go back and rewatch it. This game really thought about a lot. I forgot. Initiate battle training at the current location. I don't think that was a thing you could do in the original. That is new. Alright, so here's our motley crew. These two are still guests, so I still don't have control over Vice and Kaushua, and I won't. They're going to be guests for the longest time. But all these guys, including Denim, are all under my control. This guy's got an axe. It's normal. He's got... Look at that attack stat. Terrible dex, but that's not the biggest deal in the world. So you see that Mighty Impact? That's a skill that basically just increases the damage of your next attack. So the skill is as mundane as that, and there's some that are like Meditate, where it just like helps you out every fucking turn. You can change class, check inventory. You can dismiss units if you want to get rid of someone that you just really hate for some reason. This is where you would equip your spells if you need to add magic. Add your items. So I could give this guy some men leaves to use in battle. Change his equipment. If I don't want him to be an axe user, I can give him a sword or some fisticuffs, I guess. Some leather cetus. The type of weapon you have each person kind of focus on does affect them in a way, because you get rewarded the more you invest into a certain weapon, because it contributes towards the weapon's mastery, and the more you master a weapon, the more finishing moves you get for that weapon. And it's just cool. You want finishing moves because they're just cool. Wait, what was that? Parry? I need to... Aha. Grants a chance to completely avoid attacks. That's what parry does. So confused. Okay. Let's see. He's got wind magic. He's got level 1 meditate. Cuddles. He's a staff user, of course. He's got a circlet. He doesn't have really any of the unique. I forget if I have anything. Azure necklace. Okay, so Denam and Kaushua have these. They're just little stat boosters, but they're pretty good for early in the game.
Take a look.
I'm going to just kind of double up on some stuff, because sometimes I like changing things up, so it's always nice to have a little bit of extra if you feel like maybe like your current loadout isn't working. Okay, so these instill spells basically like they make it so that basic attacks, you use them on your allies, they make it so basic attacks like have that element. So like, you use Instill Air on Denim, his next basic short-sworded attack is gonna also like deal wind damage. So they're pretty handy. Nice. Spirit Exorcism. Exorcism is actually I'm gonna need, now that I think about it. That's a really good spell. Remove sleep charm, blah blah blah. Exorcism like gets rid of undead units, because without this, undead units just keep rising up, and it's a pain. It is a very big pain to deal with undead units sometimes. Okay, let's hire some new units. I'm not gonna lie, I just really like the female black mage. Okay, this is the alignment. That's what it is. So lawful, neutral, chaotic. You know, we always stand neutral, but this also does affect stuff. Chaotic characters abhor rules and prize freedom above all else. Okay, so the alignment, sometimes depending on how you play your game and the choices you make, depending on how your characters align and how they feel about certain things, some of them honestly will just up and straight up leave your party. They'll be like, I don't like what you're doing, so I'm out of here. So you gotta be careful sometimes on how you pick your characters. This is another thing, when you get to pick units, especially mages, like they let you kind of pick what elements you want them to specialize in, which is awesome. You could really just, you could min-max stuff. You could min-max the ever-living hell out of this game. You can make like crazy strong stuff, or you can make like really wacky weird builds, and it's just fun. I'm gonna have her be an ice mage, I guess. Averell. Got your female warrior. You can always, I could always just like get her and change her class too, which I guess I'll probably do that. Or maybe this, okay, maybe this is actually affinities or something. Like I said, I'm sorry, I'm a little rusty, so I don't 100% know what I'm doing. Let's save. Oh crap, okay, I actually didn't mean to do that, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. So what I'm going to do is change her class. I'm going to make her a knight. Because I love the female knight's design. So elegant. Holy shit, did you see this fucking ranged attack stat? Oh my god. She might not be the best knight. She'd work much better as an archer. Why? What is up with that dexterity? Oh my lord, I mean, at least I gave her a crossbow. Sheesh Louise. Okay, we gotta give her magic to use. We'll give her charm. We'll make her a dark mage. Sure, let's just go all in. Poison, charm, paralysis, and the actual attack magic spell. I'll give her cuddles just so she has something she can work towards. But I need more cuddles. Son of a bees, Oh, he's got lightning magic and heal. Look at you, buddy. What does this do? Remove stun? Sure, you can have that. This is a revive. I was right, at least on that. We'll just have her have things that cleanse, in case. Give her exorcism. I don't even think she could use it yet, but give her exorcism. Give her awaken. Oh, that was already what she had on. I thought I had more. Oops. Okay, we'll give him instill air. I thought I bought that. Oh, okay, that's right. It's the magic knights that use the instill magic. So that means since he's using lightning magic, I need to buy instill lightning. Okay. So buy that for our magic knight. Going to buy another cuddle. I'm also gonna hire one more unit because I want a barbarian. So I'm going to get
What do you say?
Addison, you will be my berserker. I'm going to give him... What does the other guy have? He's got an axe. I'll give our boy here a hammer. She can keep the crossbow just because her... Oh, actually, maybe it is the crossbow that's giving her. Nope. She's just really dexterous, I guess. It seems like a waste not to utilize it. Still lightning. Lightning bow heal. Boop boop bop beep. Gonna give myself Resurrection Stone and Amend Leaf. We'll give our knight. There's a lot of like thinking that goes into the party sometimes. Really gotta plan stuff out. Cause you won't, there's a cap on the amount of units you can bring into any given battle, so it's not like I can just go in with everyone I have and just terrorize the battlefield, unfortunately. As much as I wish I could.
Welcome.
That's what I needed. These are just little stat boosters. Boop boop. This menu. Alright. +3 attack. We'll give him some extra defense. We'll give her some extra defense. Boop. Bop. Bizzity bang. It feels weird to have a knight with a crossbow, but it's not super uncommon, I guess. Right, so this is kind of just a vanilla battle that you can do anywhere, and you're gonna need to do this a lot to, you know, level grind. But if you see up here, in the top left corner, the top right, I know my lefts and rights. Slots 8, that means I can only put 8 units out max. So you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna have a lot of units in this game, like 20 plus, but you could only pick so many. It's not like you could just... You can't just load up the field, unfortunately. Alright. I'm going to bring my knight. Bring them just to like level them up, you know? Yeah, so there's one unit I can't bring, which is a shame, but it's how it is. Alright, let's boogie. Now I could actually play the game. Okay. I guess that's an auto thing now. That was not like that before. They've done things to this game. Fuck, I forgot to do some things. There's a lot of There's a lot of thinking involved with this. Throw a rock at him. Okay, so actually this is a good example. You see how the blue line is going to hit the denim in front of me? That means I cannot cast this spell because my partner's in the way. Otherwise I would be able to, but you gotta think about unit placement sometimes. Maybe I can hit him from here. Nope. Still not quite the right angle. Yeah, it's not happening this time, Chief. Nope. Except here. It'll happen here. Alrighty. Ooh, that's gonna hit for 71 damage. Ouchie. Gale upon the welkin high, send arrow wind to smite my foes. That's the wind incantation. And they're beating the crap out of my poor berserker. I'm just gonna heal him. Hey, I do good damage, and I got a skill level up. Take that. Yeah. He's got counterattack. That can get very rough down the line. The layout of how you like access things is very different too. I don't remember specifically how it was. I think it was like more of a top-down menu than this setup, but I don't mind this. I don't mind this at all. Sorry, I was just thinking. Trying to remember the exact distance on the short bow. That's one unit down. I'm pretty sure knights don't have terrible resistance. They're pretty good. Yeah, boy. Oof, debuffed. Oh no. God damn. One thing you can do is if I say I target him, it'll hit her so I don't even need to move. I can still do this. It's perfectly legit in this game, which is really cool. I just think like that's like basic physics, and this game has basic physics, so it's great. 17 MP, I forgot how much it costs. 15, I can do this. Bring the pain to blood and flesh. This demon casts from mortal coil. These don't exactly rhyme, so don't think about it too hard. 69. Nice. Okay, what to do? I think I'll finish off the mage. They just love beating up on my berserker. So I'm gonna beat up on theirs. See how you like it. Not so fun when it's the other way around. This son of a gun. Sorry, I'm trying to like refamiliarize myself with the controls. Sometimes you have to like back out of certain menus before you can do certain actions, so I'm just like constantly sifting through the various menus before I can do anything. Ah, yeah, see, I don't have enough. I could whack her with a stick, though. Or just to be on the safe side, I could just heal. Oh, it's 75. I'm pretty sure they upped the numbers. Not sure why. But it feels like that's what they did. No! Oh, and this is what happens when a unit goes down. Let's wrap. Oh. Alright. Don't worry. Everything is hunky-dory. As long as I can remember how to use this damn thing. I have to remember how to do this. Toggle the bars. Just do it on this. Trying to remember how to play this game. This is it. Boot up, beep bop, boop bop, boop bop. How does one play a game, really? What does one do? Okay. I have no idea. So I'm just gonna heal. This night will be the death of me. I'm officially scared. This is why I told you I'm afraid of nights, man. They are not to be trifled with. Nope, don't want to do that. Definitely want to end my turn. Alright. Can you please land? 74% chance, people. I just want you to know that. That's what it was. That's a passing grade as far as I'm concerned. Trying to finish off this guy. Sweet. Yeah. Then we finish her off, and then we just have to deal with the scary one. Oh, that did not kill. Now I'm sad. During these free battles, you usually don't get a lot of loot drops because it's mostly just like a... They mostly just save those for story missions. This is just a random, like, free battle, so they don't give a lot of drops because you'd be way too easy to grind it, get certain, like, just... I don't know. They have their reasons, but they just don't do it for free battles. I refuse to believe that that's the case. I feel like I'm being joshed right now. This doesn't... When did this game require such a steep learning curve? You have to die. Right now, Margaret. What he said. What our boy Emmanuel said. I might just turn off those incantations. Some of them are cool, but usually it's not until like months later down the line. Right now they're just all so-so because it's a very vanilla-ass magic. Yay! Yay! So something I need to do that I failed to do is I need to turn on this guy's skills because he gained no skill experience from that last battle because I was being an idiot. Just a big old dum-dum. I'll just give him some items too while we're at it, just so he has some stuff to do out there, I guess. Maybe give her skills as well, because that's another thing I also failed to do again. Oh, see, she's got rampant aura. Knights are awesome. I'm just a dummy. Everyone else, please have your stuff equipped. Alright. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna actually mute my mic real quick, so just enjoy the game sound, then I'll be back in a sec. Alright, we're back. Just had to go do some stuff. Give me one more moment. Gotta get this stuff set up. Sure ain't easy being cheesy. You know, I could have streamed something a little bit more popular right now, like God of War Ragnarok, but trying to figure out the broadcasting system for my PS4 to go onto my OBS is a very big pain in the butt, especially when you have a bad connection. So I just had to play a game that was directly on my computer. So here we are. If I can figure it out, maybe we still will be able to get to play God of War Ragnarok on stream, but for now, we play an oldie but goldie. And I think I got everything set up the way it needs to be. At least I hope I do. We'll give him Mighty Impact. Oh yeah, there's also whips in this game. There are Tommy Mommies as well. There's a whole world of fun out there, just waiting to be explored. Ooh, she's got tremendous shot. I'm glad I double checked this stuff. I would have lost out on all of this. Now this grants spell strike to the caster. Give her meditate, give her concentration. I gave her stuff. He didn't get anything because I was an idiot. I'm going to switch her though, off a crossbow actually. Just because it feels very unnatural. I'm being picky, but deal with it. I'm going to give her a short sword, so we're going to have 2 short sword users. Unless I give Denim the 2-handed sword. Denim! Denim! I said Denim! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna have Guts out here. Denim Guts. Alright, this looks like fun. Okay. What I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna do one more free battle. The training battle, whatever they're called. One with a warrior in your party. I have a warrior in my party, so we're good. Let's just go. Alright, I'm gonna do one more training battle. Let's just try and get a little bit more level up. I always like to be that guy who's a little over leveled for every story mission. But this, oh no. They've got ninjas. They've got ninjas and golems. Okay, cool. They've got golems. This is bad. These guys can throw boulders. And ninjas are scary too. This one could be a little rough, guys. Let's see how this goes. And they have the high ground. High ground is a valuable factor in this game. I'll just keep her down here until the time is right. I'm still a little worried about how this is going to play out because I have the low ground and they have a fucking golem. Not fair, I say. It's concentrating. It's got a good vertical. Our mighty impactors. Did it again! Why am I like this, guys? It's fine, it's not a big deal. I can live with this. Nice. Meditation coming in clutch already. I mean, let's just heal. Might as well keep them topped off. I think the ninjas scare me more than the golem. Crossbow ninjas, though, are not something I was expecting. Wait, what? Who did that hit? Nani? Yeah! That two-handed sword power. There's that lightning touch. God bless. We will beat this golem down. I forgot what that thing is. That just attacked my warrior. Some kind of creature. A terror knight. I guess that's his class, but I don't know what race of creature he is. You know, something else I should have done is I should have gotten her heal. Knights can use light magic. Now I feel like even more of an idiot. Ooh, actually... this could come in clutch. If it actually landed. Don't underestimate status ailments in this game. They come in clutch so much. So frequently. See? This is what happens when you have the low ground. Can't hit anything. Well, at least that's fair. Ooh, she's coming. See, these ninjas got high mobility. They could jump across stuff and they could hop. They could hop up real high and dance real low. They're scary. Okay, now I can do Mighty Impact. So now my next attack's gonna... I think it's like a guaranteed crit or something. Yeah! That's what I wanted. I think it might also lower the accuracy of the attack. No, not really. Oh well. I got no problem with it then. Yeah, that's one downside to spears. You gotta be careful of their positioning because they can hurt your own allies. Can I poison her? 42% chance. That is one thing with these status ailments. They're pretty low accuracy. But hey, I got it. Tremendous Shot is the archer equivalent of Mighty Impact, so don't expect too much out of this. But it does have knockback. So does Mighty Impact, though. Knockback could come in clutch, too, because there is fall damage. Dreaded fall damage in this game. when you fall from a high place. It will hurt. Too bad that paralyzation didn't kick in there. I think he's got a lot of health, and he knocked me back. I think knockback is like a skill that Terra Knights just have, though. Gonna be cleaning up with this sword. It's gonna be sweet. Fuck. I know what I'm doing. Alright. Just gonna have to do this. Not many options right now. Nice. He blocked my rock. Giga Chad Mage. Okay. Heal her. Diamanda. Don't really know how you pronounce that. Or what kind of name that even is. But it's her name. Oh god, I'm scared. Yes, meditate. Meditate to survive. Or concentrate too. Alright. Took 2 units to take down 1 ninja. And now she's taking... Ah! I told you I hate ninjas, or at least fighting them. Of course, they're super good on your team. I'm pretty sure they can do dual strike, like in Final Fantasy Tactics, so they're just way strong. Mad DPS. Here comes the thunder. Nice. For the guaranteed kill. Nice. Easy. Give me a challenge. Now, before I mess it up again, I need to give her the proper skills. And I need to go get her heal. If I have enough money. I might have used this too much. Nah, we good. Like, I can't. I can. I don't know what's real anymore. Yay! Oh. I do remember, like, I'm pretty sure there was skills to like increase certain elemental damage, and you could level that up. So like it benefited you to specialize in one type of magic. But I don't see the same principle applying here right now, so I don't know. Maybe I could be just an arcane master. Let's continue with the story, though. Units being sent to the battle are called the battle party. A battle party can contain up to 12 units, but this are very different on certain battlefields. Okay, so I'm only allowed 6 on this one, so I gotta get rid of 2. It's very sad. Gonna get rid of Emmanuel. And I'll get rid of Bardoff. Tiny Mouth Hill. This was my old stomping grounds. I level grinded the hell out of my units on this stage.
Here? Then Almorica has fallen for true.
The Magus Orba.
Reinforcements for their kinsmen we've pinned down in Chrysara. Make peace with the light, Wallace the swine. Today you die.
No.
You looked a lonely lot. Thought I might join you. I am Canopus. Step forward and meet your fate, dogs.
Alright, so yeah, he's helping us out, and we have control of him this time. We got one of those really strong units now. I mean, he was strong for the time now. Oh wait, okay. Okay, I'm confused. Sorry. It's fine, he's here to help. But we don't have control of him. I'm just talking out my butt. Forward march! Oh, so this is... Okay. So the Chariot Arrow is for when you make mistakes and you need to go back in time to fix them. You can literally go back to any point in time within like 50 turns, I believe it is. So yeah. No reason to lose ever.
This is a Wallace to fight. We need no help from you.
Stubborn as ever, eh? How did one so young grow so thick of skull?
Thick! I'll give you thick!
Oh? Careful what you say, Vice. Might be taken out of context.
Ow! Not the wings!
Vice, control yourself.
Vice is the hot-headed childhood friend that you don't actually like. Vice do be annoying me a lot. I also think that this is the point in time where we're gonna get introduced to finishing moves. This is that tutorial battle, so I guess I don't want to talk them up too much because they're nothing. Some of them are nothing that crazy. Some of them are pretty basic, but some of them are pretty cool.
Today we fight for Wallister honor. Where does it lead?
What's the matter? Lose your nerve? Or has the nagging of your pacifist sister unmanned you? Always hiding behind her skirts.
Do you see what I mean, chat? The amount of crap I have to put up with.
Thick of skull and a bully besides.
Here, here.
That's enough squawking out of you, Birdman.
How does anyone like Vice? Vice is such a tool. Just throws rocks at people trying to help us.
You're not men. You're children.
I hate Vice.
Let me tell you a thing or two about battle, Dylan. Clear the wax from your ears and listen. The key is to divide and conquer. Whether you face a fearsome giant or a timid dormouse, that's the way it's done. Focus your attacks on one enemy at a time, and you'll emerge the victor.
Here, here. You know, he's still not showing us the tutorial yet. Ooh! That... Did you see that? That was beautiful. That teamwork. Sublime. I don't remember the clerics having meditate. That feels like it's new. But again, I could be just remembering wrong. It's been a long time.
Denham, Sibyls and mages cannot withstand the withering attacks of the front lines.
Yes, I know, you're squishy.
Keep us in the back, where we can support our warriors from afar.
Still need you close
Mindful of
enough.
the enemy's position, and use a bird's eye view.
I'm sorry, I don't need her telling me obvious crap. Keep your mages at the back. That's strategy 101 in RPGs. But sometimes they just need to get a little close. This man's bullying me with a shield. I regret giving him skills. Vice has no skill, he just punches things. Yeah, well, it's at the trade-off for defense, of course. I lost my shield. I can't equip a shield if I have a two-handed sword. Pincer attack, baby.
One more piece of advice, Denham. If you come across the blue card on the field, be sure to pick it up. These can provide a boon to aid you for the rest of the battle. Stronger attacks, more critical strikes, and the like. But a single unit can only benefit from 4 of these boons at once, so mind who you give them to. Oh, and keep away from the red cards. These will wipe out any boons you've already picked up. You might want to try knocking your enemies into those. Green cards raise a unit's core attributes, and the best part is they keep the boat. Take a close look at each card before someone picks it up to gauge its effect. There are many kinds, and it doesn't pay to go wasting them on the wrong soldier.
Yeah, so green cards are permanent Green cards are permanent stat boosters. I know how to talk. English is my first language, guys. Blue cards just increase things for the current fight, and red cards decrease stats. I guess I'll heal Vice. Way to contribute, Kaushua. You're a great sister. Curses. Big money. Archers are kinda busted. Ashtamai, my eyes, my breath, come now to bind your heart in chains of gold! Charm! With the 49% chance. Yes! Nailed it! Skill level up. There's a red card. I can if they position themselves in certain ways. It's not something I can always do. I'm going to go for the loot. All that's left is the boss, so take my sweet time. There are spells later on that heal for more. There's spells that heal multiple targets at the same time. This game is just getting started, folks. I say that. But we're already, what, 2.5 hours deep. Yeah. Spellstruck Phage. No, I forget. Do mages have higher resistance to debuffs? It doesn't feel like it. So let's try and stun him. Ripple your forth in waves of darkness, steal 5 temples of the soul to bind them in your blindness. Oh my god, I'm just the best. All will fear me, as my accuracy is just something from a gift from the gods. Punch! Hey. Okay, so I guess we're not learning about finishing moves.
Place to die. This.
Now, I may be 10 years removed from this game, but I know for a fact that this is the battle where they're supposed to teach us about finishing moves. So I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay. Experience charm. Oh, boy! And a water charm. Some of these things they're new. It kind of gets my hopes up that maybe there's new classes as well. But I don't want to get too excited. And now we have the Birdman. Sorry, I was thinking about naming him Bird Person. If any of you get that reference, then you're the real one. I swear that's supposed to be the battle where they teach about finishing moves, and yet this man doesn't even have any. I have been lied to. Oh. I kind of like this layout a lot more. It's definitely different, but I can dig it. Resist Petrify, resist Charm? Might as well. Nothing else I'm putting there. Coax. This is for like lizard units, I believe. Recruits. That lets you like basically just steal units off the battlefield. If you like happen to run across an enemy that you just like really digging, you can try and get them to join your side, but it's not always easy. It's actually very difficult. Pretty low chance of being able to actually pull it off. What's this charm? I'd rather not be charmed than to be petrified, because at least with petrify I won't be hitting my own units. Charms. Now this I need to figure out. Oh, I could just give people experience points. This XP thing is a little different too. There was never like any cap on them. This is gonna take some getting used to for sure. Okay, yeah, I see what's going on. So I don't think I could use these. I'm pretty sure I could still use dark magic. I'm pretty sure dark and light magic is something anyone with the right class can use. Any mage class can like use them, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Again, that's if I'm remembering correctly. And if it hasn't changed. But let's boogie. Use magic to heal, obtain a buff card. I can do both of those things. Now, I'm just gonna go with Canopus, because why the heck would you not? I'm also gonna switch him out so he doesn't fall behind. And I'll switch her out, because he can also heal. Oh,
Great Father!
Ooh, I forgot about this guy.
Such an undead throng. That necromancer uses men's souls for sport. Sleep, souls.
So this is a battle. I actually might have fucked up, people. I probably should have kept the cleric in. Nothing happened. Because he sucks.
Impossible! My exorcism has failed! Perhaps the corpses must be...
Yep.
I've forgotten much in the quarter century that's passed since I last faced the undead. Listen to this. Making excuses. Wait for me, Leonard. All I need do is hold out till reinforcements arrive.
One man against the army. And he says, I just need to hold the line. I guess you gotta give him points for valor.
There, our liberators! Great Father, smile upon us this day.
Perhaps he merely bares his teeth at you, old man. The sleep has already taken your friends. And no common sleep. They descend the sepulchral stairs toward death. When they wake, it will be as unliving horrors.
That's the general female necromancer look. I don't think I'm a fan of it still. It looks a little weird how they just have a green face. There are exceptions.
Hold until Master Nybeth's return. Give them not an inch, and show them no quarter.
Alright. So, this battle might be hard without the cleric, like I said, because I need to exercise these undead so they don't keep coming after me. I'll try and pull this off, but I'm also prepared to restart this battle. We'll see how this goes. I need to get that to fulfill my bonus condition. Yeah, certain classes can dual wield things like this. I mean, you can't use them at the same time, obviously. One's for close range, one's for range, but it's nice to have that variety. These things just popping out of the ground. What the deuce? What is happening? They just popped out of the snow like daisies. That was also not an auto thing last time. Last game, the original Let's Clean Together Tactics, that was a spell you had to cast and use for your action that turn. Now that it's automatic, that's pretty dang cool. So that's smart. What is going on? I do not understand. Oh, one thing that might be important to note is that since these guys are undead, light magic hurts them. I can heal them to death. What are all these blue cards? They all look like the same thing. What stat boost is it giving me? Oh, okay, that one's different. Skill level up. See, she's gonna do it. She's gonna heal him to death. Thank God she's finally got a use. I should have gave her exorcism. What was I thinking? God, I was not ready for this fight. Does that count towards my bonus goal? Don't look like it. Tragedy. Okay. I don't really know what it did. But that's fine. Because we're just going to blast this man with air. As long as I completed the bonus objective, that's all I truly care about. No, come on. 77% chance is more than enough. It should not be this hard to shoot your shots and make them land. Alright, so you see that 3 above him? In 3 turns, he's going to stand back up and keep fighting at full health. So that's why you need to exercise him. so he doesn't keep pissing you off. One second. I'm just checking something, sorry. Dang. That's an interesting notification. Alrighty. Let us see. What have I done? Please don't hit me in my back while I'm not facing you. I am but a fool who made a mistake. Oh! MLG priest. Now I could just technically power through this one, considering my only goal is to kill the woman in the back. I don't really technically need to deal with these undead, but it would be nice to get rid of them. You know, as long as he can keep himself alive, I really don't care what he does. But with two of them going after him, it looks like this could get dicey. He's not going to be able to exercise anything if he has to keep healing himself. So, what do I want to do? Let's go help him. I kind of need him to exercise things, since he's the only one on the battlefield who can. And I can't hit anything. Come on. Oh my lord, just let me move the camera. Okay, what to do? Can I hit this guy from any angle? Please let it happen. Just need clear. Oh, sweet, thank you. Gucci. Please don't heal me. Save your heals for them. I literally don't actually need you to heal me. Oh, I just need you to die, Nicolina. Oh, that was a red card. These cards are literally everywhere. I don't know if I like that. Kinda iffy. We have ourselves another dual-wielding enthusiast. Actually, wait. Like I said, I need to get rid of this skeleton. The skeleton must die. Oh my lord! The skeleton's too much. Single-handedly gonna dismantle my army. Sorry, I was just adjusting the volume levels a little. I don't know what he's gonna do. Plus physical, great. The mage needed that. Okay, good. Thank you. punch the crap out of him. Whew. There's something very satisfying about the critical strike animation. Also, I do, if anyone is listening to this in the VOD or something, I do want to apologize that maybe I am getting a little bit too much in the mic. I am a little close to it because I don't really have a mic stand. Like I said at the beginning of this, if you happen to see that part, I am new to this, so I'm figuring things out as I go along. And that's going to include a lot of mistakes, because I am figuring all this out on my own. But I'm doing what I can for the people. We will get through this tumultuous journey one way or another. I wonder when they're going to teach us about finishing moves then. If we're not getting them in that last battle, we're supposed to have them. But no such luck. Yes. That is exactly what needed to be done. I wasn't expecting a knockback. That's a shame. These cards are ridiculous. There should not be this many. Oh great, there's a card that can heal you too, apparently. I guess that makes sense. Oh wait, no, that's an MP one again, but if there is that one, that does lead me to believe that there is one that will heal you. It is only logical. Yet another excellent use of the MP restore. Because clearly the archers need magic points. Alrighty. I have two of those. I don't really understand what it does. But I'm going to use this. I'm going to use my whacking stick. That did a lot of damage. Did that like... because it's still active, whatever those skill things are. I do not understand. No comprende. Ooh, finally, something of variety.
Where is Master Nyber? What is keeping him?
Why? You have so much MP and you're just sitting in the back. Thank you. Thank you for doing something. Yeah, the Magic Knights have resistance. How's it feel to suck? Oh, thank you. Clutch meditate. That's all but one of the undead taken care of now. Boop boop. Angles in this game. I did not do very well in math class. As you can see. I just hit my own unit. Oh my god. Alright, I'm switching back to mouse. Trying to use my controller's a little broken, so trying to use it can be a little bit of a pain. So you're gonna hear the clicking again, sorry. But this is just easier. Nice-oo. Come on. Gotta double click on everything. At least they give you a second chance to confirm. Big damage. Now I'm a little worried about getting this close to her, because she can do pretty big damage to a guy with low resistance, like a berserker. But I'm already here, so there ain't no stopping me now. Besides, apparently death has little consequence, as I've come to rediscover. That just means that they're out of the fight. This ain't classic mode of Fire Emblem Three Houses. The PTSD of losing a unit forever. Units that you form bonds with. Quite traumatizing. I'm just gonna pick this up. I might as well heal. Alright, so this battle didn't go as bad as I thought it would, because he actually managed to exercise them all pretty swiftly. There's still one there, so there's a chance he could come back, but it's hardly that big of a concern. Yeah, you see that damage? 174? Ow! What did I say? There are consequences to your actions. Okay. You should move to Nalto. I kind of need one more exorcism job up here. Hopefully this will finish off the archer. Not quite. Son of a gun. Ooh, that's good range on that heal. Wasn't expecting to actually be able to get that. Can I hit you? Yes. That is still a lot of damage for one of my high resistance targets. This lady, she hits hard. Oh, I can hit it, thank God. Clutch. Frig a frag. This is why I needed you to do also. I needed you to take care of the bodies. Still don't know what that does. Oy vey. Please. Please just die. Now you just die. Heck yeah.
Master, my better. Even in death would I have served you.
Yay! I can't believe I pulled that off without my cleric. I mean, some of the changes they made to this game are definitely making things a little easier.
My thanks to you, Denon. You saved my life. And my apologies to you, Luna. Such is our reward for striking blind. Already I've lost too many of the Duke's men. I know not how I shall face him.
I am thankful that you, at least, still live. The Great Father favors us.
As he is surely displeased by the trespasses of this Nibeth, the sorcerer of the foulest sort.
Yes, Nibeth. He lies hidden in a rotting fastness beyond the town. Odd. With his men left at Almora, I'd have thought him bound for Britain. Or could he be scheming?
I want his head, whatever it may be plotting. I will not return to the Duke empty-handed.
You mean to take the fastness with these numbers? Should we not withdraw and regroup?
No.
Were it only myself and the remnants of my men, I would find retreat more palatable. But do not forget our new allies.
I have not. Yet be mindful of the Galgastani threat. Why, they might attack Almora at any moment.
As I see it, we would not have the luxury of choice were it not for the heroes of Goliath.
Yes, yes, of course. Advance or retreat. The decision is rightfully Denham's.
We allow the genes to make our choices here.
Voltaire, Sarah, I know you'll not object.
Then it's said. We are yours to command.
Another cleric. I don't see any reason why I should turn him down.
Good day.
Money. Money, money, money. Still doesn't look like there's anything new. So that's a bit of a disappointment. But some things I can do. Is to perhaps strengthen some units. Because while I may not be in control of them, my guest units, like my ever so lovely sister, still needs attention. She does have exorcism, so she was just holding out on me, the bitch. Alright, well, you could have Spirit Surge then, I guess. He's got meditate, huh? That's interesting. Not really what I'd expect. I'm gonna get rid of this since I'm not using swords. And then I'll put on Resist Charm. He's got Recruit, Resist Charm, Tremendous Shot, Resist Charm. Phalanx, baby. Fey Pact. That's like certain kind of units. Very specific. Ooh, thank you. Yes, please. Give me that phalanx. Alright. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything worth changing out there. No new classes. A light charm. Changes units elemental light. Still don't question. I still don't fully understand everything new to this game, so some of it's a little lost to me. Anyway, I think this is going to be a good spot to call it for now. As you can see, we have 2 new destinations that we can go to, so things kind of start to open up more and more the further down we get, and we can make our own choices, and the game responds accordingly. So I'll keep playing this on stream. I'm going to upload this to YouTube. If you guys have any interest in seeing it, be sure to come check out the next one. We'll keep going. I do want to point out that I also do art streams if anyone likes to come to that. It's usually just pretty chill. I put on music in the background, I keep my eye on chat, and I don't really talk for that, but I just draw. If you got any questions or you'd like to come see it, feel free to drop by and come check it out. Beyond that, like I said, we're going to keep improving. We're going to keep hopefully building this up, and we'll see where this goes. Hopefully it'll end up becoming something, because I'm actually kind of excited for this, and one day we will be a full-fledged VTuber, hopefully. But anyway, see you guys next time, and I hope anyone who checks us out enjoys it and comes to see the next one. Later.